Today we're going to talk about a case study in the context of a high-earning corporate employment client who was passed over for promotion and pushed out the door following a military leave. Now, this is a situation where the client was well educated, worked in a company for a very long time, and signed up for the military post 2001, September 11th, in order to serve his country. During the course of his employment, he was deployed overseas for a period of time in order to support and fight for his country. While he was gone, his employer had an obligation under USERRA to hold his job and have it there when he returned. In this case, when the client returned, what he found was that he was being passed over for promotions, other folks were being promoted ahead of him, and he had lost his standing in the company. The company treated the time that he was gone as though he were out on a sick leave or as though he were not doing anything beneficial for the company, and they harmed his standing in the company because of that. You cannot do that under USERRA. And so what happened is that ultimately, after being passed over for promotion and feeling like he was being pushed out so many times, he had no choice but to leave the company and ultimately came to us to pursue a claim. Now, after extensive litigation, we were able to determine that the company had not followed A, the law, or B, its own internal policies that related to treatment of military active duty service and veterans, and in so doing, denied our client the opportunity to advance in his career within the company, which would then advance his career were he to leave the company. So after an extensive litigation period and through a difficult court process, we were ultimately able to resolve that claim for the client and help him to get past this difficult position in what was otherwise a very successful career. If you find yourself in this situation, reach out to us, because these things do happen at high levels, and there are ways to address these concerns either publicly or sometimes behind the scenes, and this is what we do to help clients in these situations.